money, maker, we rolling up, what's your flavor? We whipping up SUV or racer, Holland.
Yo, where y'all at? I'm at the lighthouse.
Money,
Oh, y'all up top? Man, y'all late for the podcast. All right, I'm on my way. I'm
we
coming.
whipping up SUV or racer.
You are now tuned in to the Beach Life Podcast, sponsored and brought to you by Extracting Queen. You are now tuned in to the Beach Life Podcast. We're live at Tunnel Park. We slid to a different location. As you can see, the weather is kind of shady a little bit. Hopefully we can get through the podcast. I'm here with 616 Tone. We're here brought to you, sponsored by Extracting Queen. What's good? Salute. What's good with you, Tone?
Not much, man. Just going through the week, day by day. Just doing the thing, writing music, just trying to stay in the game, man. Trying to get things going.
I'm telling you, it's rough for the starving artist. We still got to get up, go to work every day.
Every day, 9 to 5,
We
man.
still got to make time to go to the studio. We still got to make time for family. So
Everything costs money, too. So it's like, you're in the studio, you're burning up money with, dude, it all
adds up. And then, you know, a lot of people can't see your vision. So a lot of times we get discouraged as artists, like, you know, should we hang it up? The family's saying this and that. So stick to your guts, stay true to yourself, and get to your dreams.
The funny thing is, if you love something, it's like, if you have the true love in your heart for something, why give it up? It doesn't matter what anyone else says, you know, because if you actually have the love for something, I won't give it up. There's people telling me to quit for years.
Right.
And I never listened to them because I was like, this is what I truly want to do. I don't care what anybody else says.
Right.
So it is what it is, you know. So,
You know, that's so funny you said that, because my story, you know, I'm a professional football player, but people don't even know how hard it is to do something like that. I mean,
I played in high school.
You're right,
middle
and
school,
this
so
the physicality.
I could only imagine that level. So yeah,
I started at 29 years old, man, and it's like they told me, "What are you doing? Like, you know, you should just be focusing in on your career and things of that nature." And you know, I just turned 44 this last year, and
still playing.
And I'm the oldest guy in the country still playing. So follow your dreams, man. So
Truthfully, you can do anything that you want.
put your mind to it.
No one can tell you you can't.
Nobody can.
The only person that holds limitations on you is yourself.
Facts, big facts.
Only person.
Today we got some things we want to talk about. We want to bring up the top 10 MCs that we both like. And we're going to start with Tone, man. We're going to go through the list.
You want to go through my whole list first?
Well, you know what?
You-
We'll do your first 5 and then we'll do my first 5.
All right, bet. Okay, I can talk about each like individually, but
What you got?
okay, my first top 5, I got Eminem as number 1.
Okay.
I got Lil Wayne as number 2, Tupac as number 3, Biggie as number 4, and Ice Cube as number 5.
Okay.
And we can get into it. I mean,
Not in any particular order? Or is
that's
the order.
Exact.
Ooh.
That's exact.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay, let's start with your bottom 5. We'll go 5 and then up.
All right.
So why
Why Ice Cube?
artists influence?
Okay, so like if I'm gonna talk about Ice Cube, personally, NWA, we all know that Ice Cube wrote most of them joints.
Yeah, he did.
His flow has always been out cold. He's the lyricist, like, dude. Mind of a Maniac, Natural Born Killer, that song they did with Dr. Dre, dude. So many songs by Ice Cube had just been so.
See,
Writing game is just his pen to pad is like.
that's crazy you say that, because for me, I'm from the East Coast, and when I was a younger child, I gravitated more to the West Coast music.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Ice Cube,
Yes.
Snoop Dogg. So for me, you know, today was a good day. You know, some of the records that he has are dope, but he was my childhood.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
Truthfully.
He was my childhood. So okay.
Yeah.
Who
And
got
you
on-
know the crazy thing is you said Snoop Dogg. That's my number 6.
Okay.
That's crazy, but no. If we
you
get
got
into my
4?
okay, 4. 4 is Biggie. 4 is Biggie.
Ooh, you got him 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
4 is Biggie.
Okay.
You know the way he could facilitate like a movement, you know, while he's rapping. You know, like how the swing to things. You know?
Right.
It's undeniable. It's undeniable the way he could get a crowd moving, and like his facilitation towards like lyrics and how he like kind of just
My
the
style,
rhythm, the style was just different, bro.
my style, a part of my flow is the Biggie flow. So
shit.
yes, I know what you're saying. Okay,
You know what I mean?
okay. Yeah, I'm definitely influenced by Biggie. I don't have him. I don't know if I have him that low, but okay, okay.
I feel that. Now, the only reason why, like, and Tupac's my next, Tupac's
Okay.
3. You
Of
know,
course.
the lyricists and the songs he put out were just iconic and just so. But see, the thing is, the only reason why these two artists aren't number 1 and number 2 is because they died before their time. Now I got
One
Eminem.
had a bigger catalog than the other, though. So
Well, yeah, true. But when we talk about Eminem and Lil Wayne being my top 2, it's because they're around for longer. We've seen what they, you know. So there's more, right? Lil Wayne being my number 2. The way that man can facilitate bars. First of all, he stopped writing after a certain point and just straight punches, and did it so flawlessly that you couldn't even tell.
Wiz is doing it like
Dude.
that too. Yeah.
If you sit here and just listen to like the first 3 Carters, oh my god, dude, what?
Yo,
What?
well, I'm telling you, he's one of my favorites too. He's one of my favorites too.
Telling you, straight
Okay.
fire.
So
You know, and then there's not. What do we gotta say about Eminem that hasn't already? What he hasn't said
Eminem's
himself.
the act right now because I don't know who can stand next to him lyrically.
No one.
The only person you know what?
He said Big L could
no,
get it.
you know
He said Big L. He said back in the day Big L could.
You know who surprised me?
Who?
Have you heard of Papoose when he did? You know how Eminem has Rap God and Papoose redid. I think he called it Black God. I think he called it Black God. And when when Papoose did that Eminem joint, it put Papoose for me another notch because
I didn't hear that joint.
I don't know, man. I think Papoose would give Eminem a run if they had to go at it because he's one of them too. Papoose is he doesn't get talked about, bro. He doesn't get talked about. No, he don't get talked about. He's
I've heard of him back in the day. Like I actually had like a reference to the song about him, but like I didn't really listen to a lot of Papoose.
I'm from New York, so I'm from the East Coast. You know, I moved from New York to Virginia, but you know those are my stomping grounds. So I know all about those type of artists. But Papoose surprised me when he did. I want to say, what's it, Rap God, right? I think he called it Black God. I think Papoose called it Black God. You gotta go look it up.
Yeah.
And he did it flawlessly, just like M, like the exact same flow, same delivery. And they put me. I already knew Papoose was ill, but it put me in another level as far as Papoose is one of them. You don't want to mess around with Papoose.
Type shit.
Nah, you don't.
Yeah, you know, but like Eminem, like those first like, dude, one of my favorite albums by Eminem got to be Eminem Show. Like obviously people like the LP and the EP, but my personal favorite is the Eminem Show.
I think that was his semi. I like to call that his semi comeback album because people were sleeping on him. Then he dropped that.
Yeah,
What
that's
else you
long.
got? Who else you got on?
I mean, shit.
Who else you got on it?
I mean, I told you number 6 is Snoop Dogg. The reason why I put Snoop Dogg as number 6 is because throughout many decades that man stayed relevant.
Okay.
You know, 90s, early 2000s, 2010s. That man stayed relevant for a long period of time. 30
He
years.
did.
Like,
He's
almost 30 years.
he's still relevant now. I mean,
Yeah,
I think
so-
he just dropped the gospel album.
Probably did. I don't know.
It's diabolical,
like,
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like that man's, he's able to stay relevant after so many years. Like that's.
I think Snoop Dogg has to be the most popular rapper in the
My mom
world.
knew. My mom was
in the
75
world.
before she died. She knew who Snoop Dogg
No,
was.
I think the whole world. I
everyone
mean,
knows.
everybody knows Snoop Dogg.
Yep. I bet you everyone's grandparents here probably know. Who
You
Snoop
know,
Dogg is.
I think it's one of those. He's an icon.
Yeah. So that's undeniable. And after that, I have Kendrick.
It's 7.
Yeah, 7.
Okay.
7 is
Okay.
Kendrick.
Okay.
And I mean, what he did to Drake was, I mean, we don't.
You know what? I'm gonna keep you right there. Let's go because we actually did 2 more than you were supposed to because I was supposed to give you my next one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
yeah,
let me look. Does it have to be in any particular order? You want?
I mean,
since
one
you
to
did
five,
yours.
1 to 5.
Okay, 1 to 5. I'm gonna put Big, Pac, Nas, Styles, P, and then man, Kanye. Kanye would probably be my 5th in there. You know what I'm saying? Because
I should put
Kanye,
Kanye in there.
I'm very influenced by
Yeah,
just the
that
way
makes
his sound and just being true to himself. He was one of those
Well, he had
first
his
artists.
own sound. He had his own sound. He literally made his own beats, and like he went from like being one of those artists that was just doing like beats into like actually like rapping.
Well,
and
I think a lot of it too is like he's so influenced by everybody
Everybody,
that you can hear. It depends on the song. I can hear Slick Rick in some of his music.
Yeah.
I can hear certain artists because he was influenced by them. But Biggie has to be number one for me because it's just he tells a story every time he raps. He paints a picture, and that's kind of how I rap. You know, I'm a punchline rapper, so
Right.
I'm heavy into being able to say a full sentence in 3 bars, right? So it takes skill to be able to say a couple bars and tell a whole story, and I kind of master that, if so to speak. So, and Biggie's the best at that, right? You know what I'm saying? So just
and how he writes the flow is like very
the flow and just being able to tell a story, and you can feel the story. You know what I'm saying? So I'm, you know, big for me. Pac,
absolutely.
For me, number 2. Pac is just, I mean,
undeniable.
I think "Dear Mama" is my favorite song, hip hop song of all hip hop. You know, of my life. I mean, it's just that song resonates.
You know,
So strong for me.
One of my favorites is "What You Won't Do For Love."
I mean, it's just
You
man.
tried everything.
So let me tell you, when that song, that's on, I think All Eyes on Me, double disc. When that album came out, I was actually living in the shelter, and I had just enough money to get that. I went to Best Buy, and I got that double CD, and bro, that just brought my spirits to another level. So again, you know, just real life experiences that you can relate to. You know what I mean? That hits you kind of hard. So Pac too, a big Pac, order. Nas has to be my 3rd because Nas, I mean, I think as a kid, I grew up listening to Nas, and I watched. He raised me.
Yeah, and I feel
you know
that.
what I'm saying? Nas,
I'm a little bit younger than you are.
You're a little bit younger than me.
So like, to be honest, like this, I might get like talked about this, but like, if you were to ask me to name a Nas song right now,
you probably see, it's
do
all
it.
good.
I can't.
It's all good because you know, we're like a generation like behind, so it's all good. Like, you know.
No, but like I have friends that knew some Nas, like, but like for me, like in the early 2000s when I was listening to hip hop, like people weren't really talking about Nas anymore. Like they weren't really like for like in my circle.
I mean, Nas has been there since '92.
Yeah, so like, you know what I mean? Like,
you know what I'm saying?
So like in the early, when I started listening to hip hop, when I was actually, because my parents were like, what, you know, I couldn't listen to certain music.
Right.
So like by 10 or 11, I was able to, and by that time, Nas was not really talked about anymore as much.
I feel you. I
So
feel
like,
you. I feel
so
you.
it wasn't, you know, it was just my time.
No, for me, honestly, Nas definitely raised me. I definitely would tell you to check out his old stuff, but check out his new, his last 5 projects within these last 5-6 years. I mean, it's unbelievable how his punchlines and everything has not really rusted, and he can actually do the mumble rap. He has a couple mumble rap records.
What about like any new people? Like, is there anyone new that you're listening to, or
new that I like? New rappers?
even like in the last 5 years? Because we're older cats, so like a lot of these people we're not gonna like probably like just gravitate towards.
The
like,
last 5 years, I don't know. I'm gonna say the last 5 years. I'm gonna say. I mean,
I'll give you one name that I feel like
I like 21, but
yeah.
he's been around a good 10 years now. I like 21. I mean, I'm an older cat. I like punchline rappers. I like that grungy hip hop. But
if I were to give you a name right now, and I'll tell you if they're still alive, there's no telling what they'd be doing right now.
What you talking about?
Juice WRLD.
Oh man,
because I'll tell you right now,
he birthed the whole new.
Dude,
wave.
if he was still alive, there's no telling.
Well, since you talking about
XX,
I was gonna say
XX, yeah.
XX.
But Juice, both of them.
Both of them.
Man, yeah,
I think they started
Juice,
a new sound.
Yeah, it was gonna be off of them. They were gonna take it and transfer it.
They totally changed that whole
new different sound.
Depressing, melodic, and that was like that's y'all way.
Yeah.
That's like that new wave.
And that's where I kind of like gravitate towards like
Right.
myself, like in the general sense, kind of towards like not exactly how they do it, but like the melodic sense.
It's the new wave. It's the new wave. I try to stay true to myself.
Yeah.
Like I'm never gonna jump in there. I'm not gonna jump into that lane because I feel like I'm reaching. Right. I'm gonna stay in my lane.
Yeah.
And actually, I think lyricism is coming back. So I got Biggie. I got Pac. I got Nas. I'm gonna say Styles P. Styles P from the Locks. And again, you know, a third of my flows probably
grinding.
That's Clips. That's Clips.
It wasn't Styles P in Clips?
No. He actually did a remix to that record.
Oh, okay.
See, that's the gap right there. I'm more boom bap, and you came out of nowhere with these new generation with the melodic. I can't touch the melodic.
Yeah.
That's not my whole thing. So I got Styles P. Number 4 is gonna probably shock you. I had 4, Max B and then Kanye. We'll talk about Max B real quick. Max B's the one so Max B, he's the one that actually held the flag for the singer-rapper. Mm-hmm. For me, it goes Nate Dogg, and then Akon took the baton from Nate Dogg, and then from Akon, Max B took the baton from him, and then everybody else came. Your Wiz Khalifa, your Post Malones, your everybody else. You know what I mean? That has that's their niche. But Max B's really the one that started the melodic singing rapping. So he's my 4th. Kanye, we talked about Kanye. I mean, Kanye is a once in a lifetime type of artist.
Yeah. So he started being Kanye.
So
Kanye started being Kanye.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
his music undeniably, those first couple of albums were fire, but then their man started, I don't know, I don't wanna, I'm gonna get canceled.
Hey.
Man started going a little off his rocker. And,
They say he's bipolar, I'll leave it at that. He's bipolar, we'll leave it at that.
He's very much but it's okay. It's okay. Hey, some of the greatest artists play disturbed, so it's okay.
We're all disturbed.
I'm very much
disturbed. I'm very much disturbed.
Yes, absolutely.
I tell you that right now. Actually, the music is disturbing for me. It keeps me going.
Oh God, when I start getting in my own little she'll tell you, my girlfriend will tell you, when I start getting my own little thing in my head, I'll just start writing, and I'll be
That's
about
the best music.
The situation I'm going through.
It's the best music.
Yeah, it's therapy.
It's the best music. When you can really put your heart on the pad and record that, it's like you can let it go.
Music makes the best music, truthfully.
It definitely
does.
does.
Real life situations make for the best music.
So there goes to my number 6, Joe Buttons. Mr. Every time he breaks up with a girlfriend, he drops a mixtape type thing. So yeah, Joe Buttons, man, he's one of my favorite artists as well, just because he's able to, I can relate to him, man, in a lot of different ways as far as relationships. You know, the way he can paint a picture with a situation with a woman is pretty dope. So Joe Budden's my 6. So who's your 6? You said Snoop, right? Snoop. All right, who's 7? So I got, who's my 6?
I had Kendrick as my 7.
Kendrick is 7.
Absolutely.
Okay.
What he did to Drake was, on a global scale, was so diabolical. I talked about the last podcast, but let's be honest, man. This man dissed the man on Super Bowl, bro. He nationally dissed, bro. Like the song was already out.
The thing I like about Kendrick, he's a rapper.
Yeah, and he's
a rapper.
Very lyricist.
And when you want to go his lane, it's gonna be real tough for you.
Yeah, that's
you know
a hard
what I mean?
one, man.
But no, I definitely
always had bars. Always had some of the best bars.
I definitely love Kendrick. I mean, his first.
When they talk about the top 3, I got the top 3. Then that's 1.
Okay.
Drake's 2, and J. Cole's number 3.
That's your top 3?
Well, down when they talk about the big top 3 from
that's your big top 3.
For
okay.
I
mean that's what that's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying.
That's
The top 3, like when they
they're saying
I do believe Kendrick's above Drake, and I think it goes Drake and then J. Cole. Only reason why I put Drake as number 2.
Hold on. No, you're not gonna just say that and slide. Y'all, he's not gonna just say that and just try to slide over. So you got who out of the big 3?
Yeah.
Who's number 1?
So obviously like Kendrick.
So Kendrick 1.
Drake,
and then Cole is last.
J. Cole.
Okay.
And that's just for when it comes to record sales. Obviously
I cannot not put Drake first. And then Drake, Kendrick, and Cole. I think it's personality-wise. I think it's a personality thing because I think some people like Kendrick for different things. Some people like Cole for different things. I'm going to have to give Cole that because I can't. It's Drake, and then
record sales. I can get that. Like I'm not
even worried about the record sales.
Really?
I think it's for me. It's Drake, and then Kendrick and Cole are tied. I was just about to say, well, you know,
I think
Cole
Drake
can sing and rap. But Kendrick sings and raps.
Yeah,
too,
but I think Drake fell off like lyrically. I feel like in the last couple of years, Drake fell off lyrically.
Never.
Man, Drake's first early albums.
I know we talked about it last podcast. The reason I say that, is because that man really started a sound in 2012, 13. Like his rap pattern.
09 to like
everybody started. I mean, he birthed. What's the white rapper from Kentucky?
Oh, Jay Carlo.
Harlow? What's the name?
Jay Carlo.
Harlow, whatever his name is. That's
the same.
That's Drake's son. That's Drake's son.
Yeah, same kind of
that's Drake's son. He sounds just like Drake. So you got it. It's a lot of.
I like his music, but yeah, it's the same shit. Yeah.
No, I mean, but I don't want to take nothing from Harlow. Harlow's dope. I just think that a lot of people sound like Drake. Okay, so who's your 8? Who you got 8? Shit, I got Seth. I got Kanye.
Yeah, so like I said, like so basically I'm on my 10th because after
Kendrick, so that's
Drake,
your 10.
then Cole.
Okay, so
my 10th now. I put Nicki. I put Nicki Minaj.
Nicki's a problem.
I put Nicki for what she's done over the like, dude.
I just
for female rappers.
Yes,
please name a more famous or a better lyricist female rapper. I mean, in the last couple of years.
I'm going to have to give that to Lotto. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm going to have to give it. Lotto, will bar for bar, is problems. Lotto
is good.
Lotto is great. Lotto is knocking on the door.
Yeah, she is, but she's new.
Lotto's knocking on the door.
She's newer, but you know what I'm saying?
She can rap. She can rap though. She can really rap.
Yeah. Nicki's been around for a minute. Like who's facilitated over?
No. I think Nicki. They said Nicki's made more money than any female artist of all time, and then I think after that,
that's why she's.
Cardi's right behind her.
Yeah, that's why when we were talking about.
But when you talk about rap, Lotto can rap and Cardi can rap.
A lot of them can. But who's buying? You know, like who's already solidified their spot? Like it's Nicki, bro. Like,
no, I mean, but when I look at Nicki, it's Little Kim.
Yeah.
It's Little Kim.
Yeah.
I see Little Kim. You know what I'm saying? I see Little Kim. When I see Lotto, I see Nicki. You know what I'm saying? So
it's
I feel like they're all, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so, but when it comes to rapping, there's so many female artists. Like, if you,
I wish I had more. I wish I had more in my top 10 of female rappers. Like, and like when I started,
we might have to do just a female.
Probably should, honestly.
We might have to.
Honestly,
we might have to. So
I used to like Eve back in the day.
Eve got bars. Eve got bars.
Trina.
Raw Digger. I mean, a couple. You know what I mean?
Dude, there's some.
There's
some real deal female rappers out there.
I'm gonna have to put my 8. It's kind of hard here because I want to say
Missy Elliott. God,
I really want to say the whole Wu-Tang, but I can't do that here.
You at least say Method Man though. At least
I love Method Man. At one point, I thought was the best rapper of all time, and then I don't know what happened to his promotion. 2-3 years went by, he didn't drop nothing, and then.
Who you think is better than him now for Wu-Tang? Who?
Out of Wu-Tang, the best rapper out of Wu-Tang.
You can't say it.
Man, those guys raised me too.
Ghostface and Raekwon, they dope. But
who you saying is the best?
Method Man.
Out of everybody?
I got personal favorite. I like Old Dirty Bastard. I like Old Dirty Bastard because of how crazy he is.
Yeah.
I like Old Dirty. But I mean, like for music wise, like I'd give it to Method Man. I've always liked Method Man though. I could be biased.
It's hard to say who's the best Wu-Tang. It's hard to say who's the best Wu-Tang Clan member is because they all came together. But if I had to pick one, I mean, the most decorated 3.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna say Ray, Ghost, and Takao, right? And then honorable mention. I mean, Jizza. I mean, you can't.
I like Old Dirty, bro. I like Old Dirty. Old Dirty Method Man.
Was so. People thought he. You know how.
They didn't even
you know
think
how
he could
hard
rap,
it
bro.
is to be all over the place.
Bro was a menace.
You know how hard it is to be all over the place and be all crazy and rap.
Yeah, bro was.
I mean, it's crazy.
He reminds me of myself.
No.
Bro was a problem.
That guy is one of a kind, man. One of a kind. So
real MC.
real MC, man. I think that's
fun.
That's one that's will always be debatable. Wu-Tang, you can't.
Nah, it's
some
hard.
people
It is
love
hard.
Ray. Some people like Ghost. Some people might say Jizza. Some people might say RZA. It's a hard one. But the decorated 3 is Ray, Ghost, and Takao and Meth. Talking about Meth, I think on the Blackout album with Red and Meth, at one point Redman was my favorite rapper. Redman was my favorite. So it went from after Big, Nas, and it went to Redman, and then Styles got it. But Redman on that Blackout album with Meth, he ate him on every verse. And people don't like to admit that.
No, he's a problem. He's a whole problem.
People don't like to admit that, but Redman's, and I love Meth. Meth's my favorite rapper.
Oh yeah.
But on that Blackout album, I was waiting to hear what Redman had to say, and then I would wait to hear what Meth had to say, and it's like, dang, he got you again on each song, every song. So Redman was definitely one of my guys.
First time I even heard of Redman was like after watching How High. I was a kid. That was like 2001, 2000.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
But I mean, like I
Man,
said,
you
I
made
wasn't
me-
allowed to listen to hip hop until like the early 2000s.
Man, that's my.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not even gonna give you. I'm not
So,
even
like,
gonna give
that's
you my
when-
age right now.
Yeah.
man, boy.
I was like 11 or 10 before like my mom actually let me bring rap into the house.
I think I had.
And she still wanted it to be edited. If I bought it in the store, I got the 2001 album by Dr. Dre, but it had to be edited. Yeah.
I remember them days, man. I remember them days. And you used to be pissed when I used to get like a parent brought your CD and you saw it right on the tag. It was like but you know what could you do?
Yeah.
They tried.
Yeah, they tried. I have friends that got burnt CDs though, so I got all the cool.
Let me tell y'all, I come from the
LimeWire.
Since you're saying this,
Bear Share.
I come from my first mixtape. I sold 8,000 copies by myself, burning them at home from Walmart, writing on a marker, going to city to city, pressing them up, and that's how I made a name for myself back home, man. I really, y'all have it easy. Y'all got to just be nice and upload something. That's all you guys got to do now. We had to go town to town, city to city, and then if you were nice and they heard about you, now you got to battle everybody. You couldn't go to the store without somebody. And they battling you right there. So it's a different dynamic nowadays. Y'all just, man. Y'all have it easy, man.
We do.
I have it easy too. I'm here. I'm still here.
DistroKid's
I'm here. I'm here.
DistroKid's helped out a lot.
No, DistroKid is dope, man. I love what they're doing for the independent artists.
Absolutely.
I don't know
I
how.
don't get paid a lot from them, but like they help out a little bit. So.
Every time I think the record labels are going to die, they figure a way. They figure a way.
They got their own distribution.
No, the streaming. They figure a way. Artists don't. It's like a tenth of a penny. I don't even know how the whole streaming thing works.
Nah, it's dude.
They had to do that to stay alive.
They barely pay for any stream.
They're making so much money off of streams.
It's like 3 cents per stream, you know that? Like something like that.
No, it's like, even less than that. It's negative. It's like it's something crazy.
You barely get paid for each stream.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So
Spotify
now
barely pays.
Nobody pays. Nobody pays. And it's honestly, it's hard to even get monetized and then get paid on YouTube. But if you can, that's the way to go. That's the way. YouTube's the way to go.
YouTube, you get monetized, you get a check every month.
Al Storm, catch us at the next pod. I'm here with 616 Tone, sharing some thoughts. Top 10. You already know what it is. Catch us at the next podcast. Brought to you, sponsored by Extracting Queen. Salute.
Holland, Lake Shore, money, maker, we rolling up. What's your flavor? We whipping up SUV or race.